Hello dear students, welcome back to physics online class. So in last class we got that expression for that magnet, means current loop is act as a magnetic dipole. So for that purpose we got that equation M, which is equal to I into A. So where I represents that current here, A represents that area of that circular loop, where capital M represents that magnetic dipole moment, right? So and also we got that expression for that torque act on the magnetic dipole when that magnetic dipole is placed in a uniform magnetic field. So as we derived in case of that electric dipole, so in that electric dipole we got that torque tau is equal to Pe sin theta. In the similar way we got that torque act on the magnetic dipole, so that is tau is equal to Mb sin theta. In the similar aspect, I want to derive that potential energy of a magnetic dipole when that dipole is placed in a uniform magnetic field. So in today's session, so we'll have derivation about that potential energy of the magnetic dipole when it is placed in uniform magnetic field here. Potential energy of magnetic dipole potential energy of the magnetic dipole when placed in uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field here. So we'll derive that expression for potential energy of the magnetic dipole. First I need to understand about that what's the mean of that potential energy here. So potential energy of the magnetic dipole means the energy possessed by the dipole when it is placed in uniform magnetic field, or energy possessed due to that, or we can consider in another way, in case of that a dipole, energy possessed by the magnetic dipole due to its position we can consider here. Look at here, we'll have talk about that potential energy of magnetic dipole. Energy possessed by the magnetic dipole, due to its energy possessed by the magnetic dipole due to its position, depends upon the position of the magnetic dipole, it has certain kind of energy due to its position in uniform magnetic field. So this is about potential energy of the magnetic dipole. Now, so that dipole is placed in uniform magnetic field. Look at here, these are all the magnetic field lines. This is the direction of magnetic field lines. If that magnetic dipole is placed in this uniform magnetic field, treat this is north pole and this is south pole, Mb is acting towards the direction of magnetic field here. Here Mb is acting opposite to the direction of magnetic field. Then torque is act on this magnetic dipole. Look at here, this is point A, point B and point C here. Then torque act on the magnetic dipole is, when it is placed in uniform magnetic field, then torque act on magnetic dipole is. So in last class we got that equation torque tau, which is equal to Mb sin theta, right? Next we will consider that I want to rotate this dipole for a certain angle here. In order to rotate the dipole, what is the work done I need to calculate here. So work done to rotate the dipole in case of uniform magnetic field I want to determine. Look at here, work done to rotate the dipole is work done to rotate the dipole. Work is equal to force into displacement. Here torque is act as force. Torque, displacement is d theta I can consider. Look at here, work done which is equal to torque into displacement, means angular displacement we can consider. Object is not moving in a linear motion. For that circular motion, instead of force we can take the torque, instead of displacement we can take it as angular displacement here, right? Wherever tau is there, just I will take it as mb sin theta. I will substitute equation 1 value in equation 2. If I do like so, look at here, dw it is equal to, instead of tau I will write it as m into b sin theta into d theta. Now I can find out that what is the total work done to rotate the dipole from that first angle to second angle, or initial angle is theta 1. Now I want to rotate this dipole from that theta 1 to theta 2. Between the two angle, what will be the total work done I need to find out here. This is the work done. I want to find out that total work done to rotate the dipole from theta 1 to theta 2, from theta 1 degree to theta 2 degree. How much work done I need to find out. In order to make the total work done, I need to make summation or integration. Both the term I can use it here. For my convenience, I will apply integration here. In order to get the total work, or in order to get that summation, means in order to get the total I need to make summation, or otherwise I need to make integration here. Integration of dw which is equal to integration from theta 1 to theta 2. Between the limits I can say mb sin theta into d theta. Integration of dw which is equal to w. You are much familiar about that integration here. M into b is a constant term. I can take outside the integral. Integration of sin theta into d theta. What is our answer? Minus of cos theta. Work done which is equal to m into b minus of cos of theta 1 to theta 2. Limits I can say. I will substitute the limit here. M into b, look at here, upper limit minus of cos of theta 2 minus into minus cos theta. Shall I take that directly? Plus cos of theta 1. I will rearrange this one. M into b, right, cos of theta 1 minus of cos of theta 2. This is the required answer for the work done here. So this work done is stored it as potential energy U, which is equal to W m into b cos of theta 1 minus of cos of theta 2. This is the work done. Now suppose if initial angle I can take it as, if theta 1 is equal to theta and theta 2 which is equal to 90 degree. Look at here, initial angle I can take it as theta. So whatever may be the angle, I want to rotate the dipole from theta degree to 90 degree here. So if I do like so, U which is equal to W m into b, right? Look at here, cos of theta 1, right, sorry, from that 90 degree to any other degree I will take. So initially the dipole is perpendicular to magnetic field. From that perpendicular to the magnetic field, then I can rotate in any other angle. Look at here, theta 1 which is equal to 90 degree and theta 2 is theta I can take. So cos of 90, that is 0 minus of cos of theta, right? So it is equal to m into b cos theta. This is the final answer. u is equal to minus of mb cos theta. In that electric dipole we got that u is equal to minus pe cos theta. Here I got that minus mb cos theta. Here m represents that magnetic dipole moment, where b represents that magnetic field strength. And important thing, here cos theta represents that angle between magnetic field line and normal line here, right? For example, this is the direction of magnetic field lines. These are all the magnetic field lines. Now this is the dipole here, right? If that dipole is parallel to the magnetic field, this is the direction of the magnetic field lines I said, and this is the dipole, right? So what it means here, magnetic dipole is parallel to the magnetic field line. This is dipole, this is field line. Look at here, this dipole is parallel to magnetic field line. Then what is the angle between magnetic field line and a normal line? Look at here, don't get confused here. So theta represents that angle between magnetic field line and normal line. Normal line means perpendicular line to the dipole. This is dipole means this is perpendicular to the dipole. Then what is the angle between normal line and magnetic field line here? Normal line and magnetic field lines are perpendicular. Look at here, if that theta which is equal to 90 degree, I will take it here. If theta is equal to 90 degree, wait a minute, if theta is equal to 90 degree, so theta is equal to 90 degree means, look at here, that is, if theta is equal to 90 degree, so theta is equal to 90 degree means magnetic field line and dipoles are parallel here. Magnetic field line and dipoles are parallel. This is parallel here. Then cos theta means angle between magnetic field line and normal line. So what's the angle here? Angle between normal line and magnetic field line. So this angle is 90 degree. Theta is equal to 90 degree. Then potential energy is 0. When potential energy is 0, if theta is equal to 90 degree. If theta is equal to 0 degree, what it means here? Look at here, this is magnetic field lines, right? If that dipole is, if that magnetic dipole is perpendicular to the magnetic field, look at here, this is magnetic field lines, this is dipole, both are perpendicular here. Then angle between magnetic field line and normal line, for this dipole which is normal line, this is normal line, perpendicular line to the dipole. Look at here, magnetic field line and normal line, magnetic field line and a normal line, both are parallel each other. So that is theta 0 degree. Then u is equal to minus of m into b. This we can consider as stable equilibrium. At what angle magnet dipole exists stable equilibrium? If theta is equal to 0 degree. If theta is equal to 180 degree, then so cos of 180 means what? Cos of 180 means minus 1, minus into minus plus here, plus of m into b. For what angle magnetic, for what angle magnetic potential energy is maximum? For the angle 180 degree, means that dipole must be anti-parallel to the magnetic field. For example, this is magnetic field line. I will place the dipole anti-parallel to the magnetic field line, then you will get that maximum potential energy. So this one is unstable equilibrium. I can take this one as unstable equilibrium. Look at here, cos theta represents that angle between magnetic field line and normal line. So don't get confused here. So here theta represents that angle between magnetic field line and normal line to the magnetic dipole. For example, if this is the dipole, so for the dipole this is perpendicular line, normal line is nothing but perpendicular line, right? For example, this is the magnetic field direction, this one is magnetic dipole. Now look at here, magnetic field and dipoles both are parallel, then angle between magnetic field line and normal line, for this magnetic dipole this is the normal line, then angle between